Good afternoon, Multiverse, and welcome to another edition of MNW Warzone. I am your host, General Manager Jerry Aldini, and with me is my longtime broadcast partner, Mr. Pete McPherson.
Hey Jerry, how's it going?
It's going all right, Pete. So if you're wondering where Michael is, he's backstage. It's kind of interesting. Michael, ever since we had that match at Future Shock, he's been wanting to get a little bit more hands-on with the business side. And so he asked me if he could book today's showcase match. And after...
Are we really sure we should be encouraging this?
I did give it a lot of thought, and in the end I went, you know what? It's the showcase match. I'm gonna give him a shot. So
Are you seriously going to say what's the worst that could happen?
I noticed I did not actually say those words. So when we get to the showcase match, we will see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, It's the showcase match. It's the showcase match. I'm sure it's going to be perfectly...
Really trying hard not to say it, aren't you?
Really, because I've been in this business for decades. I know about curses. Long before Danhausen, there were curses. I used to... Back in the day, did I ever tell you that one of the rival factions leader was a man known as the Sorcerer?
Did he have you under his spell?
Well, he would do things, often involving string. It was weird. He managed the Golem and Insane Tommy Payne and the Beastion Sani. It was a time. It was the first time I ever realized that magic was real. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, Pete. It's gonna be great.
It for another. It's just we're going nerd. We could say another great one for all you other nerds out there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, so anyway, I'm getting a message from Phyllis, who is telling me that they're still getting everyone organized backstage, and we're being told by the janitor, Montoya's booking the showcase, I'll get the big bop bucket. Do that, janitor. In the meantime, wait, what Phyllis is saying... What? He's what? Wait, what? Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, I guess we got some... Before we get to the mat, hang on. Hang on, somebody's heading to ringside with a microphone. Just brace yourself.
A certain somebody.
Certain somebody. Certain HR representative.
Well, you said I said certain somebody because they were Anon.
Yeah.
It must.
He seems... Anon, you've been in the ring several times. Get in there, baby.
Oh, maybe it's some new material. He's checking out the stitching.
That's true. He could be double-checking the staging, making sure it's ready for the showcase. Sure. It's all about that showcase.
He's probably just, always a fan of the actual ring apron part, not the screens.
Yeah, but usually he prefers it after there's been blood on it.
Well, it is red.
It's true.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Hello, Multiverse. How are you? I am the Multiverse Nexus Wrestling HR Manager. It's registered Anon. I have so much to tell you. So there's been shakeups. Things are going crazy. And we have decided, and we being the brass and I as an administrator, have said we need more help. So I am proud to announce that we have promoted several people to positions of authority in the administration. I think you like them. Forrest T. Wade is now the head of finance. Goldwheel is now the head of legal. Of course, we've got my friend H.R. Sawyer as my assistant in HR, and best of all, the Doctor of Albanomicas is the head of merchandising, and they are collectively known as the administration. But I got more to say to you, and that is about who is the new #1 contender for the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. It's so exciting. You know that little match I had last week between Bartender and the main man, Big Papa Plutonium? Did you know that was a #1 contender match? Well, surprise! Son of a bitch, I'm gonna kick his ass!
All right, well, Jerry is now making his way to the ring. We're gonna see what he has to say. He has left the commentary booth, none too pleased, and we are. Oh yeah, no, he is definitely upset. Can confirm. All right, let him have it, Jerry.
Now hang on just a damn minute, Anon. You are the head of human resources, not the general manager. Booking the show is my job. I am the one who sets up matches for #1 contenders. And while the main man is an impressive athlete, there was no #1 contender match. Well, that's where you're wrong, Jerry. As human resources, it is my job to make sure people are treated fairly, and you've not been treating the main man fairly. Oh, do you know the Chernobyl Chad's history? Oh, he is a 2-time curse champion. He is a Lucha Underground hardcore champion. He is a 4-time tag team champion, 3rd-time a Warp Gate champion, and the inaugural and 3-time Nexus Titan champion. Next, you're going to tell me that WCW World Championship that he held in Lucha Underground counts too. Look, that's all well and good. I get it. He's probably got more accolades than anyone else on the damn show. That does not, I repeat, not make him a #1 contender. And what, the match with Bartender? Are you kidding me? I'm not kidding you, Jerry. I would never kid you, Jerry. But no, it's true. And you've been keeping him down. You've been holding the man down. He's not been getting his fair shot. And so I figured I would slip in, because in these situations, I can do this. I can do this. He is the #1 contender by that match. We're going to have a talk, Anon. You, me, Lawson, the rest of the brass. We're going to make sure we divide who does what responsibility. Now, I am willing to go with this one because the main man versus Zako Duo, yeah, that could be a really interesting match, and I admit I kind of would like to see that. But it is not the way it's done. Oh, Jerry, I think we're going to have a meeting, maybe even a seminar on what the rules and regulations here are. Because I think you have lost the narrative, my friend. I don't think you understand how everything is actually supposed to work. So I had to step in. You've not been, Jerry, you've been slacking. All right, that is where I take offense. I have not been slacking. I have been working my ass off, keeping a lid on the chaos that is Warzone. I have a fake king. I have tables moving by themselves. I have whatever the hell it is Semjax is doing. Well, I know that, Jerry. It's rough. But you know what else you were doing? You were wrestling! Ah! Surprise attack!
Oh, yeah, Jerry sent him to the corner. He's not having it. Yeah. Everybody forgets Jerry is a still in good shape wrestler. He had his match with Montoya last pay-per-view, so still got the cardio in place from when he had his last match. You see, he's there putting it to Anon. Oh, Anon with jawbreaker. Oh, come on. Oh, the clothesline from Anon, the ref finally breaking it up. He's trying to anyway. Yeah, I think the ref finally managed to break it up, and oh man, Jerry, see him come slowly make his way back to the commentary booth. Oof. You okay there, Jerry?
Well, that was nothing.
All right, well, hey, you gave as good as you got. I'll give you that.
I took harder bumps from Montoya.
Oh.
But that little HR gremlin is overstepping his bounds. He's out of line, Pete. He's out of line.
Hey, no argument from here. Preaching to the choir, man.
Now, like I said, the Chernobyl Chad versus the Ace, that's not a terrible matchup.
No, it's not.
There's ways these things are supposed to be done. And we could have set up a much bigger match and hyped it up as a #1 contender match and not stealthed it in, but all right, hang on. And Phyllis is repeating that on social media. We got Maximilian Thunderthigh saying the booking is one thing, but a VIP member, a part of the administration, I won't allow it. And now let's talk about an Albanomicas. Let's fight. That's our Max for you. He's determined. And then I'm hearing from Gorwheel, so we're finally pulling the gun on our corporate pillar min TM plan. Excellent. Now I just need to talk to the gits in the sound booth for some music. Wonder if they've got Aztec trap genre. What, you knew about this, Gorwheel? Gorwheel, how could you? And then we're hearing from the Janitor.
Anon is even more direct to do a Pillarman theme.
Oh dear God.
Hi.
And then the Janitor himself is saying Anon is starting to get out of hand. How does he even determine who is not getting fair treatment? The Janitor, again, veteran, knows the business better than most, getting to the heart of my entire argument. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right.
You need a sec, Jerry?
Just a minute. Yeah. I was, at least at Future Shock, I knew I was going to be tussling, and so I was able to get that cardio going ahead of time, prep for the match. Not saying this isn't how it's going to end.
Do you want to maybe run down the card, go over some of the matches that we got?
A great idea, Pete. Great idea. So what we're going to see today, after this glorious showcase match that our own Michael Montoya is booking, we are also going to see action between. We are going to be seeing Suplex Sam in the first of the matches that he is taking on to address the challenge from Dagrick. And we are going to see Suplex Sam against the Latino B, Bumble, in a hardcore match. We are also going to see members of High Voltage taking on members of the Three Kings in a build-up to whatever the hell is going on between Ginger Boy and Aiden Zero. We are going to be seeing the members of Omega Club going up against the Conquest Bloodline. And then we are also going to be seeing, and it's really interesting how this match got booked. This was, it's on my card now. I was wondering where this came from. Injustice Jhake versus the Doctor of Albanomicas, who you just heard. I gotta somebody tell me why the Doctor of Albanomicas is the head of merchandising and not Zach DeWeaver. Anyway, and then in our main event, Wilson put out a challenge. Wilson put out a challenge for someone to face him. So in our main event, he is being answered by the biggest man, well, biggest cat on the roster. That's right, your main event is going to be Wilson taking on Notorious CAT.
CAT.
Did I say, what did I say?
Notorious Kit.
Oh man, maybe
CIT, yeah.
Maybe that last clothesline was a little hard.
Hey, at least you stuck with the vowels.
It's true. It's true. Yes, the cat daddy himself, Notorious CAT versus Wilson in our main event. And oh, hang on. Tweeting out on social media is Sir Uncle Doug. Oh, Anon. According to this $500,000 check, I have been treated quite unfairly. We'll be hearing more from him later. You know what? It's time. And
Is it really?
Well, I'm saying that because I'm getting the signal from Phyllis that Montoya has said they're ready. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ring to this special showcase match that has been booked by our own Michael Montoya.
Oh boy.
Your opening match is an 8-man showcase match. Introducing first, representing the Jackson investigation firm, Seth Justice Jackson.
Oh, this is a new look for Jackson.
Yeah, he's got a bit of tropical flavor.
I know he said
Bit of that 80s.
He'd been studying the works of Thomas Magnum.
Oh boy.
That's interesting that
the mustache and the aviators.
Yeah. Huh. So Seth Jackson, who is somebody that, you know, Montoya has stated in the past he's not the biggest fan of.
I have to get an argument with the crowd on that one.
Yeah, true.
Introducing next, Exar.
Well, this is interesting. One of the tasks I recently gave Seth was to investigate the mysterious table incident, and I know one of the first people he interviewed was Exar Kun. So,
Give me that man, son of a bitch.
and that was okay. That was interesting. You can hear pick up Seth a little on the microphone. All right. Well, that's I'm getting interesting here, and tweeting out on social media. Gorwill's going, is he Miami Vice now? I don't know, Gorwill. What's your legal opinion since you're now the head of legal?
Yeah, that's a thing now.
It is a thing now. And here he goes. And while he's feeling the force, we are
drinking it in, man. Drinking in that force.
We're hearing from our good friend Whitney Lee, who we will be seeing in action later today. Seth seems to have taken after Hogan from Thunder in Paradise. Okay, not.
Well, he actually had an eye patch for the first couple of episodes.
He did. So, you know, are you sure you're talking about Seth, or you're talking about? We'll get into why. I'm not going there. We're going to focus right now on this match and who is the third person that Mr. Montoya booked.
And introducing third. He is the Terror Angel, Fearstykes.
That's interesting. This is another person that Seth was in. Hang on a second.
Well, hey, two is a coincidence.
Is it?
I mean, I think at the moment you might be giving Michael a little too much credit.
Well, this is because I know for a fact that Fearstykes freaks Michael out.
Wait for it.
Oof. I always feel that back here, and we're in a secure area. Keep it. Who's
little toasty?
Who's fourth?
And introducing fourth. The Storyteller.
No. No. So far, we have a Sith Lord, an angel, and the man who sees the subtext of reality. And I happen to know all three of them were on Seth's investigation list.
Yeah, 3 does start to make a pattern.
Yeah, this is a pattern now. Speaking of patterns, tweeting out on social media, Sasquatch Wing is, what about this one, cat, buck, shark man, and other non-humans? And Anon still weigh human resources. May not be human, but deserve resources too. That's true, Sasquatch Wing, who is, of course, one half of our tag team champions. I do believe in human resources rules. Human is used as a blanket term for any sentient. It just say, oh God, there it goes. Sentient resources just sounds weird.
I don't like how English is magically the world language.
Right. You realize something else weird about this? I'm seeing going on social media. This is an impromptu Faces of Fear reunion.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh God!
Turns out like a number of them were magical and stuff.
No, please don't. The rest of them. No, if Lucius Constantine shows up, it's all over. Well, we're about to find out. Are you ready?
I guess.
I hate not knowing.
Introducing next. Rapture Newroad.
Yeah, I knew it. You know, when Seth showed me his investigation list during our last meeting, he had Rapture Newroad. I asked why, and he said, because he's a devil kind of guy. Were his exact words.
He does have horns.
He does have, I mean, he is a tiefling. It means that, you know, there's a little fiend in him. So, Also, you know, I mean, he does his beauty products are like out of this world.
Yeah, you could also mention his association with Dungeons and Destiny, and you know, you talk about extra magical there.
Yeah, okay. I mean, good arguments.
And introducing Seth. They are the legend incarnate. Beowulf.
And here he is, the myth made flesh, Beowulf. And I happen to know when I asked Seth why he was on the list, it's like it's something about what he seems to be immortal, which I don't think is 100% accurate, but
Supposed to be the reincarnated mythological man himself.
I mean, I give him credit, but how that involves moving tables, Seth just said he had to dig into it. You know, leave no stone unpolished is what he said.
So I gotta wonder at this point, did Michael just find like a grocery list, a kind of thing from Jackson, and just go, oh, okay, that works.
I mean, the list was on my desk the last time Michael and I met.
And introducing 7. The Janitor!
Yeah, so when I asked Seth about this one, so I was like, it's the Janitor.
Where the toilets are. It's magic.
Yeah, he said there's no way that anyone could get the bathrooms that clean without it being something spooky.
I mean, you know, it is kind of a nod to the janitor's cleaning abilities, but
I mean,
you know.
it's just the man's a professional. That's all it is to it. He embodies professionalism. He sets his mind to a job. He gets it done. And he gets it done with panache and style.
Well, the question now is who is going to be in this magical 8, you know, what is commonly known as our woe spot. And,
oh, I dread.
Yeah, who's going to be the woe spot of the magical group? Let's find this out.
I already know because I know the list.
And introducing in the 8th and final spot.
And this is giving me indigestion, Pete.
Erlking wins.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the one. He was on the list, and I went, check him out.
Well, and certainly if we're concluding that this is all related to the table incident, I would say he might be the more prime suspect of of that lineup.
So, you know,
but needless to say, all the suspects are lined up for Seth.
Yeah, there you go, Seth. I guess your investigation can take place. I'm sure everyone won't be just focusing on beating the hell out of you during this match.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be terrible if, like, you were the first person eliminated. Just kind of defeat the whole purpose.
Note to self: don't let Michael book anymore.
I was saying maybe you shouldn't be encouraging this behavior.
No, I know. You know what? I know exactly what Michael can do to get more hands on that. No, I figured it out. It's going to be great. But let's not right now.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, right now we still got a showcase match. So let's go in right off the bat. Well, Seth goes right after Rapture. Right? Okay, fine. Erlking West going after the... I'm not surprised. Those two have history.
Well, and I mean, it's a fun side effect of this lineup is that they're not all going to go after Seth at once, and surprise, surprise, a lot of these magical folks don't get along with each other.
No, I mean, we've got the Storyteller and Exar, and there's definite history there. I think while Michael was just looking at screwing over Seth, I don't think he realized what the rest of the makeup of this match was going to look like.
The Beowulf going after the Terror Angel Fearstykes.
Yeah, that works. Like I said, how these guys are broken down doesn't surprise me at all.
The Janitor and Erlking, that's it. Oh, we could write books on that one. Or we could do that to Storyteller.
I mean, there's been matches at Multivanias between these two. Especially once Erlking West joined with the Inquisition, which the Janitor was fiercely combating against. Now Seth's going after the Erlking, giving the Janitor a break. Oh, looks like they've teamed up on Erlking. Yeah, there we go. Meanwhile, the Sith Lord and the Storyteller care about not one other person.
Well, and the Sith Lord has taken the remaining Order member under his wing, and so now you've got Grim, who's with the Murder Cave, and Storyteller, who have gone their own ways, per se. They're still friendly, but
sure.
It'd be interesting to see what's going to come of this thing between Exar and the Storyteller.
And they are clearly talking to each other during this match. I don't know what they're saying. Boy, would I love to have those two mic'd right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Seth Jackson has busted Rapture Newroad open.
Going for that first elimination.
And the
Rapture Newroad has been eliminated.
Well, he eliminated him from the match. Did he eliminate him as a suspect?
We have another elimination there.
And it looks like the Storyteller has been eliminated.
The Storyteller has been eliminated.
So Exar took him out and is now working on Beowulf. Meanwhile, Seth is now working on the Terror Angel, while the Janitor continues his assault on the Erlking.
I mean, I would certainly say that of the suspects, Rapture's probably the least suspect. So I would agree with ruling him out.
Yeah, honestly. Janitor
Janitor's
going for a pin.
in.
1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Wes. Of course, you talk about Exar, the mentor of our current reigning Nexus Titan champion, Kane.
Absolutely. Kane has been on a rocket ship ever since joining up with Exar.
Yeah, which reminds me, in the next few weeks, we need to figure out who is going to be Kane's next contender. Meanwhile, looks like the Janitor
has been eliminated.
And the announcer confirmed it. Erlking West eliminates the Janitor. The Janitor, who was in the corner of Sir McCheese when he won the Big Oof Championship recently.
Amazing match, these two. So if I'm not mistaken, we're down to these 4.
I think Wes is still in.
5?
He's just taking a breather after. I'd need a breather too after fighting the Janitor, to be honest.
Yep. So we're down to 5, but Beowulf trying to make it 4.
And again, the Sith Lord, no easy target. Erlking decides to take, now that he's softened up, now he'll face him. Meanwhile, Seth
not even get a 1 count. It looks like Seth got pissed off at that one.
Yeah,
He's missing what's going on behind him, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give Seth this. He's very focused on what's in front of him. which when you're fighting the Angel of Terror, I'd be focused on him too.
Oh, it might be trying to get that halo ripped off. Unfortunately, I don't think it works that way.
No.
Oh, what was that, from the top rope?
It was impressive.
Top rope backbreaker, I want to say.
And now just a disrespectful leg drop.
Going in for the pin on Beowulf.
Yeah, our timekeeper is not happy about Seth and Fearstykes being right there. Oh, neck breaker on Seth. Meanwhile, the three-way dance
in between Exar and Erlking.
Yeah. It's like they're both trying to decide who gets to take out Beowulf. Beowulf's like, screw you both.
Referee going out to
1, 2.
Fearstykes.
Kick out at
Seth
2.
kicked out.
Seth Jackson is still in this matchup.
Beowulf taking the backbreaker to Exar, rolling out of the ring with Beowulf going in for the pin.
Oh, dirty pin!
Oh,
somebody's got to remind him that trick has only worked once.
Fearstykes with the choke slam on Seth.
Seth reversing the kick and getting a lariat.
Oh, vicious lariat.
Oh, Seth giving a neck breaker back to the Terror Angel and going for a pin. Oh, they keep getting out of those pinning predicaments before the ref can get out there.
Yep, the ref being busy counting another pin. By the time he dragged over the other when it was done.
Meanwhile,
Beowulf said,
go ahead.
Erlking countered.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me, Exar.
Exar.
One.
And there goes the mythic.
Beowulf has been eliminated.
And now we're at 4. And honestly, I'd say these, if I was to pick who are Seth's top suspects, I'd say it's these 3 men.
Fearstykes has been eliminated.
Well, now we're down to our paranormal investigator, a Sith Lord, and a Fey King.
Yeah, this tracks. This tracks really well.
It does, and again, as we said, the wrath. There you have it. The Hearn's charge on Exar.
The Hearn's charge, okay.
Exar.
Seth taking a bit of a breather there while these two sort things out.
I mean, do you blame him? That's good strategy.
Not entirely sure how much strategy was involved in that, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, versus just taking in sweet, sweet oxygen. I agree. Oh, and Seth
busting open. The Seth going for the pin.
Kick out at 2.
Oh, cutter from the Erlking. Excuse me, from the Sith.
Seth Justice Jackson has been eliminated.
And there, he made it to number 3, but still out of the matchup now.
Though I would say that he is that much closer to figuring out who did it.
I agree.
I would say he's at least narrowed it down to 2.
Oh!
And your winner, Exar.
And there you have it. The Sith Lord, the mentor of Cain, has proven victorious against the investigator Seth Jackson and all of the others that were on the investigation list. Yeah, I would like to point out that I'm being told by Phyllis that in the middle of that, as that match was going on, that Michael told Phyllis that he got a call from his mother and he has to go help her fix her printer, and so he left the arena.
Well, those paper jam errors, they're vicious.
So yeah, I guess definitely got out of the arena before any of the people who were in that match managed to make it backstage.
Yeah, we certainly didn't hide the fact of who it was that was in charge of that booking.
No, we stated it right up front.
So there might be some upset.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the day, we got some people we need to hear from. So first off, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from the Absolute Units.
So seeing him teaming up was a success, and now with that match, maybe we should come up with something for him so the anger don't get out of hand.
Like how?
Oh, jeez, TJ, you scared me.
You were too focused on the screen.
Not quite Hulk levels of anger, but close.
Yeah. There's this issue with this guy have with them. I think we gotta start helping out.
Then maybe we should be keeping this on the down low, so we won't be giving away our plan.
Then it's time to start small. Forrest, I believe you're getting a match, but let's see how it goes. Not sure when this is going up. And now, let's move out.
You lose! Dub, man, you gotta stop playing. You've been fighting the same person for hours.
If I can't beat Virgil in this, then I get to go to Galactus. But let me stop before I get too distracted.
Well, so I wonder, it's interesting. So the units are planning something. That's interesting. I'm curious what they're up to. But before we get back down to ringside, we have another message coming that came through from the taxman himself, and how appropriate, because Monday is tax day. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently our new head of finance, Forrest T. Wade.
Are you tired of leaving the ring with turnbuckle on your tongue? Does the taste of blood, sweat, and armpits linger as you walk up the ramp? Then you need Mama Wade's Baked Goods. Lovingly handcrafted with the help of security drones, their peach cobbler tarts will make your tongue submit, and a lemon pound cake will have your taste buds tapping out.
Taste our pleasures.
So next time, instead of reaching for the ropes, reach for one of Mama Wade's baked goods. Defeat never tasted so good.
We have such sights to show you.
So there you have it, paid advertisement from by Forrest T. Wade for Mama's Baked Goods. And I mean, if that's anything like, I got some of that cobbler once. Ooh, I want a Mama's Baked Goods with my Squatch Roast coffee. That sounds good.
Might even be enough to overcome the blood rage.
Oh. It balance it out. You've got the blood rage, but then you've got the soothing feeling of, because really with her, you can, I'm not kidding, you can taste the love. Speaking of which, let's head down to ringside. This is going to be one of those days, Pete. I can just tell right now.
Usually is.
It's the man we just heard from. It's Forrest T. Wade in the ring. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? I am Forrest, the Fortress Wade. And I want to remind everyone that tax day is Monday. You still have time to get those taxes in without penalty. But if you haven't made an appointment with a tax professional, you best get on it. It's always good to have somebody go over your work for you, because another set of eyes can make sure you don't miss anything. But that's not why I'm here. No, I have been asked by the brass to oversee the finances of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. And I take this seriously, because finances, like medical care, needs to have confidentiality. And I'm worried, because while Pupusa Monkey did a good thing in proving what was happening to my good friend Maximilian Thunderthighs and freed him from the clutches of those dastardly VIP, I still cannot agree with his methodology, because he did invade secure financial records. That doesn't sit right. When here, speak his name and he shall appear. It's Pupusa Monkey.
Patchman and former Wallman.
Yeah. There we go. I mean, it's interesting Pupusa didn't get, put in charge of security or something, but yes, considering what our security's like.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much hope for them.
All right, he's grabbing the mic.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Seriously. Now, Forrest, I want to start right out and say, man, I respect you. You're a great competitor. You're a good guy. Also, thank you for that tax return. It's nice getting a refund this year. I appreciate that. Look, I am a licensed investigator, and I know the rules and regulations. I did nothing illegal. Oh, no. Pupusa, I never said you did anything illegal. But financial security is something that we have to take seriously. The wrestlers need to know, everyone needs to know, that when they are dealing with their finances, that no one is getting in there and doing anything inappropriate. No one's taking money from them. Okay, I appreciate that. And, sure. I mean, we've got a lot of scam. I mean, we all know what Sawyer did. By the way, it's kind of weird. He's in HR when we know that, he may have done something untoward with certain people's credit cards. That's neither here nor there. The point is, I went after public financial records. I didn't go after anything that anyone couldn't find out. That's kind of my point exactly, Pupusa. Those records were too easily found. Security was lax on everyone's finances. And that's what worries me. So, as I have a fiduciary and legal responsibility to the employees of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling to make sure their finances are secure. So I just want to talk to you about how you did it. Well, okay, to be honest, I only did part of it. A lot of the legwork was done by my partner, Mr. Enigma, and I understand he's not the most talkative fellow in the world. But I'm willing to go over the entire investigation. We keep receipts. We have all our paperwork. If you want, I'll go over it with you. I'm just worried we're going to let people get away with things. Oh, no, that's not a problem. No, if there's any financial malfeasance that shows up anywhere in the records, I am under a legal obligation to report it right away. So, but I have to go through proper law enforcement. And you, sir, I love you, but you are simply a private contractor. I mean, that's fair. I did leave my job as an actual officer to pursue the private sector. Look, I get it, and there's a lot of concerns, but you gotta watch out for the Uncle Dunks and the Ozzy Terrans of the world, because you give them an inch, and they'll take a city mile. I appreciate that, but we also have to watch out for the Donkey Kangs and the Megablitzes, and heaven forbid, the Seth Jacksons of the world, who might get a little confused on what's going on and protect their financial interests. So I'm simply asking you to make sure you're following all the rules and regulations. If we can agree to that, Pupusa, there's no reason we can get along and have a healthy working relationship. So, and as I said, you helped out my friend Max, and I appreciate that in ways you will perhaps never truly understand. Tell you what, let's meet later. I'll bring them some of Granny's peach cobbler. We can go over the details in detail. Okay, well, I mean, it's good to know that Forrest is a stickler for the rules. I'm hoping that's not going to end up being an issue. I mean, fortunately, Pupusa doesn't have any active investigations right now.
That we're aware of.
True, I mean, he is a private investigator, and you never know what's coming up.
Well, hey, you know, any good private investigator's got a few cases that he keeps to the side.
Good point. Good point. You know. Well,
they're not active per se, but he keeps them around.
Oh, sure. There's always something going on in the background. I mean, he's got to pay the bills somehow. Of course, he does get paid as a wrestler, which is kind of what Forrest was pointing out. That you know, with all the side businesses, you got to remember, everyone you see on screen is an employee of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling and gets paid. Meanwhile, a lot of people got. There's been a lot of activity on social media. The Janitor is I don't know that this is so much a social media statement as letting me know he might be knocking off a little early tonight. Tonight I might take off before getting to Michael's office. Would be a shame if someone trashed it before he got back. I mean, that would be terrible. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, you know what, Janitor? You are a hard-working man. If you need to take off a little early tonight to take care of personal business, as your general manager, I will certainly sign off on that. Self-care is preeminent. Sir, you take care of yourself. Meanwhile, Sir Uncle Duck's tweeting out, "This man is managing finances and not me." Yes, because you know, he is less embezzlement prone. We remember what happened to the vacation fund, Uncle. We remember. Meanwhile, HR Sawyer's tweeting out, the head of complaints department of HR categorically denies the access of any wrestler's credit cards and or bank accounts. Well, that was an official statement. And then finally, Maximilian Thunderthighs. Forrest, I'm the one who acquired my own receipts and files and put them in the letter from months ago. If anyone's to blame, it's me. It's Max standing up for Pupusa, which is great because Pupusa stood up for him. So, you know, fair enough. Well, we have so much going on, but Pete, I think the best thing we can do is after all the high emotions, let's just get into a good old-fashioned wrestling match. What do you say?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it. Let's head down to ringside.
The following is a tag team match and scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Omega Club.
And here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the remaining members of Omega Club. Whitney Lee and Gunnar Birch are in tag team action, joined by their manager and the new leader of Omega Club, Kelly, the boss of the showcases. One thing we've got to figure out right now, Pete, is who are going to be the new #1 contenders for the tag belts currently held by the Outlaws. So we're going to have a couple of...
And as you mentioned, this might be confusing to some people. Kelly has always been the manager of the Omega Pub, and she is now going to be taking over as managing the tag team as well.
Right. And, of course, her own in-ring competition. But she is now the senior member of Omega Club, and leadership has always gone to the senior member. I'm Kelly. I'm looking at recruiting some new members, possibly.
Certainly got to be something she's thinking about.
I would not doubt it at all. But in the meantime, the Omega Club, formerly the Sound.
Yep.
And introducing their opponents. The Conquest Bloodline.
And here you have it, Gorm and Carnival being accompanied to ringside by the main event mistress, Lady Boots, the former Nexus Titan champion. You got to imagine that Boots is looking at getting back into the title scene herself. That and rocking a new look is Boots. But tonight she's supporting Gorwheel and Carnival as they take on Whitney Lee and Gunnar Birch.
My understanding is that she's wearing a bit more casual attire since she's actually has a chance to represent the bloodline out of ring.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
she's just getting a bit more casual and letting Gorm and Carnival do their thing.
right. But again, let's remember, she was champion she held that belt for a while. She competed and was a threat in the C101. I'm sure she's already thinking about her next move. But in the meantime, see about going after that tag belt while, well, we'll be hearing from Semjax later. All right, and so it is Whitney Lee and Carnival straight. Oh, Carnival right off the bat. Okay.
Starting off working the neck.
Yeah, and, Gunnar getting out of the way. Good on him. These are, this is going to be quite the matchup. A lot of emotion, I'm sure, going on, as both of these teams would love to get a crack at the tag gold. I think the Bloodline would like to get a little gold back into the faction. Many members of Omega Club have held the tag belts in the past. I'm sure that Gunnar and Whitney would like to continue that tradition.
Absolutely, and I expect that both teams looking to prove something, some bit different levels of that.
Yes. Oh! Meanwhile,
Whitney and Gunnar having to be proving themselves is existing now with the new lineup of the Omega Club.
I was going to say, also you have Carnival just mocking Whitney by attacking Gunnar in their own corner. But now he's bringing him the wrong... Oh! And the knees of the Goliath and a Bronco Buster from a Muppety Bronco Buster. Oh, my God.
It looks like they might be looking to end this early.
Ref, get Carney out of that ring. There you go. Oh, my God. And, a jawbreaker from the Goliath Gorm. Whitney, don't go outside. That's the worst place you could be against this monstrosity.
Nice clothesline to the Goliath.
Gunner
going back
showing...
to reach that arm.
You're not wrong, Pete. Gunner showing why he was a top pick. And let's remember, Whitney, Whitney last week in that emotional match with the retirement match of his mentor, Alpha Kong. Into the corner. Clothesline on to Gorm.
Oh, he's setting up.
He is indeed. And there he did it. The X Factor, and looks like it was a rope break. That's what happens when you're dealing with somebody so tall. And here comes in, speaking of tall, here comes Gunner. Gunner, who tagging with Kelly last week, had a great victory in their match up against Cloud9. Gorm tags in Carney. Or is it Val? Leg sweep, so who cares?
Chair magically appeared in the ring. I'm not sure how that happened.
Yeah, it just sort of slid in there.
Can only expect the Lady Boots might have had something to do with that.
Yep. Problem is, I think it was bad timing. May have precariously slid that in where it could have done a lot of damage to Carney. Jawbreaker with that helmet. Carney's in the wrong part of town, and a tag. Great double team effort by Omega Club.
As you were saying earlier, Jerry, the fact that these two existed previously as a tag team speaks to their pre-existing chemistry.
Pre-existing chemistry, but then enhanced by the training from Alpha Kong they both received.
Absolutely.
They are, and tagging again. Which is, let's face it, that's very Omega Club style. That's probably one of the better lessons they learned. And let's remember, we talk about Alpha Kong, and he was doing a majority of their training. But during their tenure, they did also have a chance to learn from the Henshin hero, Megablitz X, while he was part of the team.
Gunner getting it back in the ring. Power bomb.
Gunner showing great aptitude.
Into the corner. Splash.
And Gunner is setting up. That pump handle X Factor, but Boots has the ref distracted. That might have cost Omega Club the match right there. They had it won, but Boots had the ref distracted.
Carnival enough time to get some wind back. Countered Gunner.
Thought he was going to go for a tag, but he decided he wants to keep brutalizing the member of Omega Club. Into the corner. And again, the Muffety Bronco Buster. Was he just like praising the sun?
I think he was trying to separate the Muppets. They were getting in the argument.
Oh, okay, that's fair. And
Gunner trying to get some good position.
Yeah, and And he just showed why that's so... Oh! Great fake out by Gunnar Birch. Now Gunnar distracted.
Gunnar able to recover in time.
Yep.
Now distracted. Oh, no.
Yep, Lady at Conquest. I mean, let's face it, she's good at getting people's attention. Oh, no. And here you have it. It is the Velvety Muppet Kiss.
Going for that sexy pin.
Oh, and...
And your winners, the Conquest Bloodline.
I mean, that was a perfect execution. I don't like the tactics, but I gotta give the Bloodline credit. Carney for the pin, Boots for the distraction, and Gorm cutting off the ring, preventing the breakout. Well, I mean, while we are not officially having determining who is #1 contenders yet, I have to say the Bloodline showed that they deserve to be near the front of the line at this stage.
They certainly did.
I might not be happy about it, but you got to give them credit. So we had been talking about various matches and various things going on, including how Uncle Doug's maybe not so happy. Sorry, something went off early there. I was going to say, it's now time to hear from Blood Money.
Oh dear. Well, at least it's not as miffed as before. What is it now, Mr. Butler?
It's this whole Cloud9 thing.
Are you talking about how Daft Punk jumped Carcharodon? I thought you two couldn't stand each other.
We can't, but we still respect each other as part of the bad batch. And I wasn't talking about Funkman. I was talking about Cervantes. He's a high flyer, and given my history with that crowd, it could be a hard nut to crack.
Didn't he and Bone Boy lose last week?
That was a different situation. Mega Club had reason to fight hard. One of their own was retiring that night. They had that blazing soul.
Yeah, they were on fire, like that time Jotwall fought Marlon Brando.
It's Jotaro and Dio Brando.
Close enough. It's like getting Luffy mixed up with Naruto.
Luffy! Naruto!
Jeez, calm down there, Sebastian.
What did I tell you about using that name?
Alright, let's calm down before we all do something we'll regret. How about this? Knockadoe, you always wanted a horse fight, and Butler, you need to learn how to handle high flyers.
I guess that cut off early. Well, Pete, what do you think?
I think the audio cut out on our end.
Did it? All right.
I don't know.
I was worried about that. Let me try again.
Oh dear. Well, at least it's not as miffed as before. What is it now, Mr. Butler?
It's this whole Cloud9 thing.
Are you talking about how Daft Punk jumped Carcharodon? I thought you two couldn't stand each other.
We can't, but we still respect each other as part of the bad batch. And I wasn't talking about Funkman. I was talking about Cervantes. He's a high flyer, and given my history with that crowd, it could be a hard nut to crack.
Didn't he and Bone Boy lose last week?
That was a different situation. Mega Club had reason to fight hard. One of their own was retiring that night. They had that blazing soul.
Yeah, they were on fire, like that time Jotwall fought Marlon Brando.
It's Jotaro and Dio Brando.
Close enough. It's like getting Luffy mixed up with Naruto.
Luffy! Naruto!
Jeez, calm down there, Sebastian.
What did I tell you about using that name?
Alright, let's calm down before we all do something we'll regret. How about this? Knockadoe, you always wanted a horse fight, and Butler, you need to learn how to handle high flyers. Why not have a match against each other?
Like an exhibition match?
Exactly! Think of it as a training session for both of you.
Alright, boss. I'll get Aldini on the horn and see if it can happen. Just be aware, kid. I'm not in the best mood after finding out they rebranded Funimation.
Fine with me.
Mr. Blanca, where are you going now?
I think it's time for a new look.
So, okay. You know what? Sure. If I'm still booking this show, I'll book that. Because I'd love to see the Conquest bloodline beat up the Conquest bloodline. Even if it is for training purposes. Alright.
Arigato.
Yeah. Anyway, now it's like, wait, I'm getting a message from... What? Are people just grabbing microphones today, Phyllis? I know... Yeah. It's not like we can stop him. Alright, we're going to head down to ringside now, folks. Apparently, this is an inmates running the asylum kind of day. Yep, it's the funk.
That's to be funky.
Hello, babies! It is I, your Grandmaster DeFunk! And I'm bringing news to you straight from Cloud9! Now, I know a lot of people have been asking, DeFunk, why you beat up Carcharodon last week? What did Carcharodon ever do to you, babies? Carcharodon has done nothing. I love the dude. I think he's an awesome shark demon dude. But no one, and I mean no one, is laying a finger on Lockin until I get a shot at him. You hear that, babies? Lockin is all mine. Why? Lockin, let's have a powwow, Lockin. Let's have a confab. Let's come to an agreement. I want a match. Oh, I want a match, baby. I want a match so bad. And it's a simple match, Lockin. You're going to love it. It's going to be so good. It is the way of the Great Bull to do this. We'll have a match. And Lockin, if you win this match against me, Cloud9 will leave you alone. We will not darken your doorstep. We will take our enlightenment elsewhere. But, baby, if the Grandmaster wins, well, if I win that match, then Lockin, welcome to Cloud9. We have cookies. It's going to be awesome. We will teach you the ways of the Great Bull. You get to hang out. There's a whole video collection that Ignacio has he wants to show you. The Sergeant Major Payne. Oh, he's got a workout regiment you're going to love. It's going to be awesome. So let's do it, okay? Let's agree, and Aldini will set up the match, and we will do this thing. We will dance like we have never danced before. You will feel the flow of the funk, and when it is done, you will join us in the exaltation of the Great Bull, and you will learn the ways of Cloud9, and it'll all be too sweet, baby! I mean, if Lockin agrees, I'll make it happen. I'm sure Lockin would like to be done with this nonsense. Just get off the stage, DeFunk. No one told him he turned off the microphone. Okay, fine. Goodbye. I need some... I definitely am going to need some Pepto after tonight, Pete. Meanwhile, tweeting out on social media is R. Sawyer. Lockin is German. Should have offered bratwurst instead of cookies. Everyone loves cookies. You don't know that Lockin likes bratwurst. Okay. Although, speaking of which, we do have a message from another member of Cloud9 that might as well play right now. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself. It's the social outcast. It is Ignacio Cervantes.
I thought that with him leaving, I'd be happy. One less luchador out of the way to affect my plans. Turns out I'm not. Maybe it's the fact that if I were a horse, I'd be an attention horse. No, that can't be it. At least not this time. Maybe it's the fact that if I gotten a chance to fight him one-on-one and beat him, I feel like I had a little more respect amongst luchadors. That's exactly what it is. God damn. We're remembered by the people that we helped. And nothing more. And now that I fucked up my own plans by not fighting Butler, I may have to fight him in the ring. That might be a tough match for me. I haven't done well against bigger opponents. I'll have to get with somebody about that either way. I do find it hilarious that he thinks I own a nacho shop. It's a nacho shop. It's not mine either. If we were closer, he'd be pretty fun to toy with. I think that's the silver lining in this case.
Okay. Yeah, he's always so awkward.
Yep.
But I guess that just when I thought those issues were behind us, I guess they're not. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We got one last thing to deal with here, and that is a message from Carcharodon to Defunk. Funk, with all due respect, I think what you did last week is referred to as a dick move.
Scientific term, yes.
Yes, Carcharodon, I will endorse that assessment of the situation. And just for my own sanity's sake, we're just going to head down to ringside now. It's going to be an actual match, folks. I promise you. The guys are in the gorilla position. We're going now.
Gorillas are in the guy's position.
It could happen. You know that.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, High Voltage.
And here they are. It is the boys of High Voltage. It is Wonderball and the leader of High Voltage Aiden Zero, Leonid Sanchez, taking the week off. This is, I was hoping we were past this after everything that occurred with the C101, but apparently Ginger Boy and Aiden Zero are not done with their bullshit. And so here we are. But also, again, tag team versus tag team. Maybe these will be the guys taking on the Outlaws eventually for the belts.
Shall see.
And introducing their opponents, the Three Kings.
And two of the Three Kings come to ring. It is Ginger Boy and Fly Boy. the boys of the Three Kings, Strong Man, taking the night off as well. So here you have it. But again, it's Aiden and Ginger Boy in a ring after whatever the hell happened between them last week. You know what I hate the most about this, Pete? Ever since Aiden pointed out that Ginger Boy's tattoo looks like an Ewok, I can't unsee it. And we're off. At this point, Ginger Boy and Aiden Zero in the ring. It makes me wonder, are we actually even going to see a tag in this matchup?
These two do have quite the animosity between each other.
That is one way to put it. And the weird thing is, I think they used to be friends. But that's
how it usually starts.
It's true, but it looked like, I think Aiden was going for a pin and Ginger Boy grabbed him at the last second. Well, Ginger Boy has always been... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, kick to the back.
Kick to the back.
Oh, there's the tag.
Ginger Boy has always been an intense competitor, and Aiden just seems to have a chip on his shoulder these days. Oh, knee to the face! And looks like with those knees, as Aiden himself would be apt to say, Flyboy is going, fuck your face. That's how he'd say it, right, Pete? I think I got that right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Flyboy reaching out to the arm, wrenching it out.
And, taking Aiden for a spin. Aiden going for a tag and realizing he's in the wrong part of town.
Wonderball desperately wanting to get in the ring.
Yeah, but Aiden's doing a bit of showboating right now. Now they're both, I mean, I thought they were going to go for a tag. Apparently they were just consulting on the next step in the match.
Just sitting there looking at him menacingly. Stomps to the fingies.
Aiden was going for something, but he forgot how adept Flyboy Bill is. One of our veterans. He's been a long-time competitor, both as a member of Rhythm and Blues, as a part of the Bell Brothers, and as one of the Three Kings.
Aiden regaining control, going back to his corner.
Yeah.
Snapmare.
Aiden, whose philosophy in life is you can't wrestle without a neck.
Finally making the tag. Wonderball getting in the ring for the first time in the match.
I'm sure Wonderball's happy to be here. And maybe not so happy about that arm drag takeover from Flyboy. Into the unfriendly corner goes a Wonderball and running Bulldog. That's working over the arms of Wonderball. Actually makes sense when you consider how arm-specific Wonderball's finishing is. He can't hit the band this without his arms. And again with the winning Bulldog. Flyboy was just taunting Aiden there. Up! Arm drag takeover by Wonderball and a tag. In comes Aiden. Sometimes just needs a good punch, which we've seen the Cyberpunk Prodigy more than happy to do.
Aiden going after the digits.
I mean, that's one of his favorite targets, let's be honest.
High Voltage making a lot of smart tagging decisions this match.
That's just the veteran status of Aiden Zero and what he's imparted to Wonderball. Aiden, of course, also longtime tag competitor, originally a member of Those Guys with Louis McDonald and Azir Turan, then longtime member of High Voltage, which, that's it. I mean, that was the Wonder Ball right there.
Flyboy trying to get the tag.
Yeah, going for a pin, but Aiden's distracting the ref. 1, 2, kick out. One up top. And one. Not quite. You can see Flyboy getting a little frustrated. And down he goes. Oh, Wonderball setting up. And here we have Ban This. I'm surprised that wasn't a rope break.
It looks like Flyboy was able to get out of it anyway.
I think maybe he wanted to do it other than a rope break just to show that he could.
That is a possibility, sending him into the corner.
Oh, here we go.
Up. Missile drop kick into the ring post. Tag to Ginger Boy.
And now I think Ginger Boy is just talking shit about Aiden. I think this could have been part of the plan. Let Ginger Boy get the actual finish. Oh, bad time to taunt Wonderball, especially when you're in with the Mad Lad of London. No, now he's just choking the life out of him.
Both wrestlers enjoying a bit of jog jacking. And he's busted open, and now Gingy's did a death glare at Aiden. Yeah, he was just maintaining eye contact with Aiden that entire hold.
I almost feel like Wonderball and Flyboy are just bystanders in this feud. Even though
Wonderball commanding some attention.
Yeah. Aiden wanted to be the one that goes in now with Ginger Boy. And we've come first circle. We're back to these two in the ring. Aiden is stalking his former friend. Oh, here we go. Divide by 0. Gingy manages to break loose. Two. Kick out at 2. Kicking him. Oh no.
Ain't about to dry.
Flyboy. Oh, hot tag to Flyboy. Oh, and a great Hurricane Rana takedown. And a Pele kick. And another the head scissors takedown. Sorry. And oh, he's feeling it.
He's calling the crowd.
And with the yes kick, it's a 1 and a 2 and a breakup by Wonderball.
Wonderball in at the very last moment. Almost didn't get it in time.
And Aiden in the wrong part of town, but there's no Ginger Boy. Ah, another running
bulldog.
Aiden smartly gets out of the ring. Not smart enough, though. Flyboy is feeling it. Oh. Into the neutral corner. Now into the bad part of town. And yet another bulldog. He is just going after Aiden's face.
Fair call of Flyboy Bulldog.
Aiden decides that's enough. How do you like it? Oh, small package.
He gets the win.
He did.
And your winners, the 3 Kings.
I think Wonderball got confused about who was pinning who and was going to go cut off Ginger Boy, and Gingy was like, I'm perfectly willing to let this happen. And this oh boy. Yeah, this isn't over anytime soon.
This wasn't going to have any impact on that rivalry. Think again.
Oh wow, that was a hell of a finish.
High voltage is livid.
Well, especially because I mean, Wonderball is just looking embarrassed that he misread what was happening, and Aiden is just pissed. Well, meanwhile, social media activity that was happening during that match. First off, we've got Depth Charge sending a message to Ignacio Cervantes. Cervantes, I've grown tired of seeing Milsner's face when I come down to the ring, so I'd like to offer a quick quid pro quo. I will give you some practice with Larger's opponent for your Grandmaster, if your Grandmaster gives me tips on how to put down DJ for good. That's interesting. And we are hearing from the constant nightmare Constantinople. Aiden Zero fell for the most dangerous move in wrestling, the roll-up. He's not wrong. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
it's specifically the surprise roll-up.
Oh, really? I mean, that was such a surprise that Wonderball didn't even know what was going on. Credit to Flyboy. If anyone knows how to do a good roll-up, it's clearly him. Well, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to hear from Mr. Money in the Bank himself. It's Semjax. That cage earlier today, the 3 Kings were coating the bars in garlic, and they had a cleric come and bless it.
One more time, Temple.
That cage earlier today, the 3 Kings were coating the bars in garlic, and they had a cleric come and bless it.
Well. It seems this mad lad believes in superstition, wasting vegetables on a two-bit priest that is not worth the salt of the world. I thought he wasn't afraid of no one. Fights anyone he pleases. This is the man that became the inaugural champion of a lesser promotion. I've seen worms that have more bravery than he ever will. Superstition aside, congrats to the ever-evolving toy bot Zako. I know, very cathartic for me to say. You out of everyone knows how much you disgust me. Future Shock is in the books, and we're 3 months away from your 1 year with the Multiverse Heavyweight Belt. 3 months may be long to some, but for us it's a blink in our immortal lives. Does that apply to you, little bot? Will these 3 months be your most exhausting? Noted eyeing deep in the shadows? Ready to strike? The mortals have a say that they like to live rent-free in their heads. If you had one, I would imagine I have acres because you are afraid of facing me. Trust me on that. And one more thing. Meg, you interfering in my faction's affairs? Clearly you're not a boy. You are but a child, wanting for attention. Hope has abandoned you. For nothing is more dangerous than a woman's scorn. Temple, cut the feed.
Alright, well that's interesting, and... Oh, hey, it looks like Semjax wasn't done yet with just that. Let's head down to ringside.
Well, it looks like he got more to say.
I would say so. Here he is, Mr. Money in the Bank, leader of the Conquest bloodline, Semjax. Oh, do you think I'm done with you, Megablitz? No, that just couldn't continue due to, well, not wanting to upset someone near and dear to me. But now, let me continue, boy. Well, pension hero, that's what you are, right? A hero. A hero that interfered in Conquest business. Yes, I know you can say all you did was interfere with Gorn and had nothing to do with Boots in that match, but I see it differently. Because you've also challenged me, saying I am wasting my time with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Well, maybe. I'll tell you what, Henshin hero. Come down to the ring and let's have a discussion. I have a proposal. Come, you can trust me. Come down and let's have a parlay. Well, I guess Megablitz is heard that, and here he comes.
You shall receive.
Here he is, Megablitz, Henshin hero of Warzone, and not in his Rider X armor. He's facing him literally face to face. Well, this will be interesting. All right, well, Mega casually strolling over to get a microphone. I wondered when you were going to get around to me there, Semjax. Look, you gotta understand, I'm a patient man. I bide my time. I got a feeling you like chess, right? Because I like chess. I love the strategy. I love the planning. I love thinking 10 moves ahead. got a feeling you and I have that in common. No, you wouldn't be wrong in that thought, Mega. I do look to the future. After all, I have the perspective for it. But you, sir, are a fly in the ointment of the grand design of the Conquest bloodline. Oh, a fly. Well, is that because I kick to the sky? Is that because I am elevated? You know what? You said you had a proposal, Semjax. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm all ears. I'm assuming this has, if you're bringing me out, it has something to do with the briefcase, right? So let's lay the cards on the table. Oh, the impatience of youth. Oh, very well. Yes, I will consider giving you a match for a shot at my briefcase, but it's not going to come for free, Megablitz. You have to earn it. You need to face the Bloodline in a tag match. So, like they had earlier tonight, I gotta have to face the Bloodline. So I'm sure you're meaning Gorm and Carney and probably Boots in the corner, who's already got a grudge against me. Okay, great. But you know, I'm a solo act these days. I left Omega Club. So, what do you, I guess you're saying I need to go find someone? Well, yes, exactly right, Megablitz. Are you going to go running home to Mommy Kelly and your baby brothers? Because Daddy's gone. He retired. It's an excellent match for you. Bravo, Alpha Con. Way to go out. Yes, you need to go find somebody and get ready, and then, yes, we'll have a little tag match. All right, but I just want to be clear. If I win that tag match, I get a shot at you and that Money in the Bank briefcase, right? That's what's going to happen, right, Semjax? I want to hear it from you. I want to hear the words. If you win that match, it will open a doorway for you to get a chance to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. That is what I'm giving you. I think that's fair. You can trust my word, can't you, Megablitz? Yeah, I've seen how trustworthy you are, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care if you're going to make me jump through hoops, because I will jump through everyone. I will elevate over everything you stand in my way. I will get that briefcase. If you're going to give me the shot, I am going to take it. Because you know what? I know what I'm doing. Well, there you go. So I guess Megablitz has to go find a tag team partner. And he's going to take on the Conquest Bloodline to get a crack at getting his hands on the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's, I would say a certain Mr. Money in the Bank is feeling really confident right now, wouldn't you, Pete?
I would tend to agree with you on that, Jerry.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, be that as it may, time to get on to our next match. And you know something? As has been our theme this evening, speaking of tag teams, we've got to figure out who is going to be in the mix to take on the Outlaws. And so with that, we've got to give all of our tag teams a chance to jockey for position. And back at Future Shock, we had it set up to be the Outlaws versus Shoot Nation for the Unified Tag Team Championship. And then everyone got completely caught by surprise when Sasquatch Wing cashed in his Battleground Wish. And the Outlaws entered into that match, making it a Falls Count Anywhere and winning the belts. Well, you know what we've decided to do? We are can't believe I'm saying this, but HR did say I need to give them another shot. We're going to have a rematch of the match that was supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the Outlaws versus Shoot Nation, and that's happening right now.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Outlaws.
And here they come. Because HR has mandated that restriction we had put on them is in fact invalid. They are perfectly allowed to go after tagged gold or any gold they want. Then they aren't happy about how they were sure they were going to enter Multivania as the reigning tag team champions, only to be caught by surprise by somebody they screwed over in the form of Raphael Sampson and his partner, Sasquatch Wing, who, as the Outlaws, now are your unified tag team champions. But the Outlaws want to get back in the scene, want to get back in the race. Well, all they have to do, first off, is see if they can get the job done in this matchup against the perennial underdogs and previous unified tag team champions. Speaking of which,
and introducing their opponents, Shoot Nation.
And here they are, folks. Devin and the Scorpion, Jack Abbott, the Shoot Nation. These guys, I mean, they have gone through everything and everyone. In the previous tag tournament to determine who was going to be the contenders, they were underdog in every match, but they won. Going up against the Toxic Wastelanders, they were underdogs, but they won. And now they're going up against the Outlaws. One has to ask, are they the underdogs in this match, though? The hell? Okay, Jack, looks like Jack wants to start, and Devin's telling him no. And they're going to have Theron start out for the Outlaws. What the hell? All right, looks like
might have been an initial skirmish out at the outside ring.
Little skirmish.
Seems like they've both gone back to their respective corners.
Yeah, except they haven't. They went back to the other corners. They traded corners.
So it would seem.
All right, well, with that, here come Theron Eldrazi and Devin. This whole day, Pete, I'm so confused. Up is down, left.
Arm drag, kick down.
Right, I'm not sure. I don't have a small concussion from Anon. And here comes the Scorpion, Jack Abbott, and a leg sweep from Theron Eldrazi. Fun fact, Theron Eldrazi used to credit himself as the Fallen Angel and decided to drop that when he realized he was on a roster with, an actual angel.
An actual Fallen Angel, no less.
Yeah, and he's like, maybe I shouldn't poke that particular bear. CJR Killer has always just been CJR Killer. Cash, job,
Cash,
repeat.
job, repeat.
Yep. And, raking on that. Is he pulling his beard? Well, it won't work now because Devin is
Stretching at the face.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was stretching at the face. Oh.
And, going for something blocked by Devin. Again, I don't care what team you are. You start getting cocky, like thinking Shoot Nation is going to be an easy target to take down. I suggest you think again. Every person that's thought that has gotten their ass kicked by them. But you got to wonder, Pete, there's got to be a lot of what if in this match. You know, depending on who wins this match, there's going to be the question, if it had been this match at Future Shock, would we have actually walked out with the belts? Meanwhile, beautiful coup de grace drop on the back of Devin by Theron. I'll give him credit. He is a skilled wrestler. And, stump puller. Kick to the head. One for Jenny and the Wimp. Going up top, that's kind of, yep. Oh! I mean, good toss, Jhake.
Might have backfired on him.
Yeah, bad aim. You dropped him on your partner. And Theron just walked over and went, thanks.
Well, perhaps unaffected by it ultimately. Never mind.
Jhake desperate
See,
for a tag.
going to a corner that was not where his buddy Jhake was.
Nope. A little discombobulated, probably confused by the fact that he and CJR traded corners. And, Theron into the red corner, which is, I was going to say he's in the wrong part of town, but a boot to the head. And he is charging up. He is feeling it. Someone showed Jackie and went, I'm going to get out of the way. And here he goes. Duck and cover and flying lariat. Quick tag by CJR Killer. Realizing his partner was out of it in trouble. That's some ring savvy. I'll, again, give the Outlaws credit. They know what they're doing in a tag situation. And again, Devin blocking the attack. And wishing Theron was still in the legal man because he is out like a light. Oh, there he goes. At this point, Pete, I don't know who I like for this match. I think it could go either way.
Not certain myself there, Jerry, but definitely quite the match that we're witnessing.
I have, okay, here we go. Over the top rope goes CJR Killer. Devin following him. At some point, they're going to have to bring this back in the ring.
Devin blow.
Yes. Down goes Devin. And that's a terrible elbow to take. Camera angle cut off where it landed, but I can guess.
CJR bringing it back into the ring.
Hot tag to
Devin
Jhake.
making the tag.
But not for not. Here goes CJR Killer. Oh no.
Setting
Here
up
we
for
go.
it.
And he's going to take Jack Abbott dead or alive.
Going for the pin. One.
Devin not there in time,
Kick out
but
is
Jack
two.
did manage to kick out, and so CJR decides to let Theron get back into the race. Oh no,
he's
Theron's
going
going to the
top
top. Yeah, and one in the chamber.
And your winners, the Outlaws.
Well, there, I got to give them credit. There they are, and again, they got to be asking themselves, if the Outlaws hadn't gotten involved, would we have walked out of Future Shock with the belts? And I mean, that's a question. Yeah, you're going to have to wonder about that there, boys. But, okay, so you have another win in the column. Good on you. Can only imagine where they're going to go from here. But, yeah, they showed they deserve to be in the title picture. I may not like it, but I got to live with it. Well, Pete, with that, we still have 3 matches to go. But as often happens during any type of broadcast, we do have to pay the bills. So, ladies and gentlemen, Pete and I will be back after this commercial break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Rapture Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the barrier like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available on decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zako action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zako's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zako Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a carpenter.
Lowe's is great for tinkering with any hero gadgets.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS Defense. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So it's been an exciting show so far, and for me a very confusing show. But we're gonna soldier on. And our next matchup, we're gonna head right to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, as was stated by Dagrick, Suplex Sam needs to impress him by continuing to take on competitors in hardcore matches, with the caveat that Sam needs to continue not using weapons. Can he do it? Let's go find out. And Pete, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get some hardcore action.
Let's get indeed. Here we go.
The following is a hardcore match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, a Buck Bumble.
Viva La Raza! He fly, he be, he sting. A fan favorite, it's Buck Bumble. Coming down, and as always, it's a party, it's a festival. It is a revolution when Buck Bumble comes to the ring. And here they come, the Buck Bucks. And now his opponent.
And introducing their opponent, Suplex Sam.
Here he is, former member of Shoot Nation, current member of VIP, and the man who wants to be the head of the line for the Warp Gate Hardcore Championship, Suplex Sam. And the question is, can he repeat his recent performance, he managed to defeat Beowulf in a hardcore match without using any weapons. So we will see if he can continue that streak. If so, that is one step closer for Daggerick giving him the go-ahead to have a title shot.
Man's got something to prove tonight.
He does. Here they are. And right off the bat, the Latino Wii goes for an aggressive shot, countered by Sam. German suplex. And right, just slapping the taste out of his mouth.
Going for an early pin.
2 and a kick out at 2. So there have been a lot of questions. There's a little controversy when Sam beat Beowulf because there was a he spit up some kind of mist onto his hand right before he won. Was looking for a ruling on that. And apparently in the MNW bylaws, a weapon counts as an object held in the hand.
Stored beneath the ring.
It wasn't that specific. For example, a pair of brass knucks that could be stored in the shorts would count as a weapon held in the hand.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you know, you're right, Pete. Mostly they'd be looking at stuff under the ring. But that not being able to determine if that was an outside object or just something that Sam, spit up from his stomach. Jury is basically out. Oh! Against the stairs! Wait, Sam! What the hell are you doing? Sam's got a baseball bat that he just threw in the ring. And
reminding everybody what he's not using.
Yeah, or maybe telling Buck, hey, here, you might need this. Buck picks it up and hits him with it. Oh, and knocks him down. That may have been a bad idea on Sam's part.
It looked like he threw the bat on top of Sam.
And now Buck's under the ring looking for something. Again, Buck didn't make any stipulation. There's Sam, and he throwing the bat out of the ring, but Buck's got a table. And not a table. We've had so much controversy around tables. We had an entire first match about tables. And what's Sam doing with that table? Wait, Sam, what? He's setting the table up. And now he's dancing around it. Now he's putting it down.
He's just taunting everybody, the crowd included.
And he didn't. And Buck knocks the table out of his hand, but Sam didn't actually use it as a weapon. Oh! Ooh. Leg drop on the ring apron. Ow! And now Buck, who got the table in the first place, what's he doing? Setting it up. And now he's taking Sam over to it. Is he? Oh, Sam kicks out. Oh! Knocks Buck down, but again, doesn't put him on the table. Taking it down and throwing it out of the ring. I'd say that table is sitting precariously, but Sam didn't use it. Snap German
Sam
suplex.
seems to be using every aspect of the table and objects in the ring except for against his opponent.
Yeah, he's keeping to his challenge. One, by the way, he set himself. No one told him in that original match to not use weapons. Sam said he could do it. Dagrick wants to see if they continue doing it, and Sam's like, okay, you're on. And now Buck dancing around. And again, snap German. Two, and a kick out at 2 by Sam. So I would assume if Buck wins this match, he raises in the hardcore standing.
I think that makes sense to me.
I mean, again, the rules of the hardcore division, Dagrick gets to choose his opponent. You know, we've settled into having some interesting traditions around our belt. Hardcore belt, choose the hardcore champion gets to pick his opponent. The Beowulf belt is an open challenge belt, and the Nexus Titan and World Heavyweight are earned belts. A kick out at 1 by Buck Bumble. And a bicycle kick taking down Sam. Rolling him over. This would be a huge win for Buck Bumble if he can manage it. And a kick to the back of the head. Working over that forearm. 1, 2.
I mean, like you said, this match is definitely, while this match was originally created to, provide challenge to Suplex Sam, there's plenty at stake for Buck Bumble in this match as well.
Completely. This is a chance for him to step. Buck has been a staple in our showcases. This is a chance for him to make a name for himself in the singles bracket. Oh, fireman carry takedown. Getting a punch in the gut from. Oh, and an uppercut. Sam would love to return gold to VIP. 1 count. And don't forget, speaking of VIP, the other 2 matches we have tonight will feature members of VIP. Right now, going for a cover. 1, and just a 1 count. Justice Jhake versus the Doctor of Albanomicas in our next match. And in our main event, Notorious CAT will be answering the open challenge made by Wilson. Wait, Sam's got a bat. Sam's got a bat. And he throws it out of the ring. He's just taunting. Oh, and Buck throws Buck out after it. Now Sam's going outside. No count out in a hardcore match. Getting the B to chase him. He's picking up the table again. What's he doing with that table? Oh, well, nothing. Buck hit him. Oh, I think his Buck broke. Oh, and slams Buck into the steel steps, which are counted as part of the ring area and not a weapon.
He also didn't pick them up, so.
No, it's true. They were simply an object in the ring, but I think the Latino B is busted open. And, lariat, down goes Buck. Picking him up. Oh, Sam. Oh, here we go. And 3.
Amigos.
And I think we're going to see a Samplex now. Samplex. Going for the pin. Come on, Buck, can you get out of this? 1, 2. Nope, there it is.
And your winner, Suplex Seth.
Well, he did it, and he did it like he said he would. No weapons used, just using his wits and his skill, and he gets a win over Buck Bumble, and it is one match down. Now, Dagrick hasn't said how many, but I'm right now, there's one in the win column. Leaves us with the great question, what's next? I'm sure that VIP would be very happy to have another belt in their faction. Well, meanwhile, as we get ready for our next match, ladies and gentlemen, we have a message coming straight from HR. Well, from the complaints department. All right, let's be honest, folks. It's HR Sawyer. Let's hear what our human resources representative has to say.
Greetings. I am HR Sawyer, and I am certainly glad you can join me today. It is a fantastic day here in the HR office, and I hope it is the same wherever you are in the Nexus. For those of you who are visiting for the first time, or you have a complaint you wish to file, let me extend a personal invitation to you all to pay a visit to my office space in the MNW Arena. As a member of the administration, it is my duty and privilege to accept any and all feedback, though we do ask that you submit your feedback in an orderly fashion. However, we are currently experiencing a backlog at the moment, and it will take time to reach your specific feedback. We do understand that many wrestlers will experience a great deal of happy little accidents during this time period, and we in the administration will do our best to protect our staff. I would like to take this final opportunity to wish you all a safe and happy wrestling day.
Okay. I mean, that was nice.
Irving?
I don't know how I feel about that beat. I got a great plan. Let's go to that next match.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Injustice Jhake.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the merciless Merc himself. It is Injustice Jhake coming down for in-ring action. Brought in by myself after a long absence to help me deal with personnel issues, which has led to the situation I'm currently having with the Human Resources Department. Anyway, here he is, Injustice Jhake, the merciless Merc, set for in-ring action against our new head of merchandising. Wait a minute. Pete, did I miss something?
I don't know.
And introducing their opponent, representing administration, the Doctor of Albanomicas.
What? Okay, so he's not representing VIP, he's representing the administration, and he's coming to ringside with HR Sawyer and Gorewheel, the new head of legal. And speaking of which, Gorewheel tweeting out on social media, just make sure it doesn't end up in my office, Sawyer. Don't need to enforce things just yet. Also, we got a meeting at 3. Bring some food for the table. Oh my God. Oh God, maybe this is that meeting. Okay. And here we go. And they're off. Immediately the Doctor of Albanomicas giving his old friend Jhake a dab after a head scissors takedown.
Can't wait to start spinning.
Nope. And meanwhile, social media, Maxman Thunderthigh is tweeting out to Injustice Jhake, how or whoever you want to call yourself, Jhake, give Albanomicas a shot or two from Max. All right. But, okay, so I brought in Jhake to deal with the Outlaws. HR stepped in, and now the administration is having a match with Jhake? I have so many questions. I don't think I'm going to get satisfactory answers. I am definitely scheduling a meeting with Lawson this week. And meanwhile, the Doctor of Albanomicas dominating Injustice Jhake, whipping him into the corner. Oh, Jake's not there! And a retaliation from our Otaku hero. Let's not forget, this guy is more than just a mercenary. And foot to the end, going for an early cover. Kick out at 1.
Actually, since it's Injustice, would that make him a no-taku?
That's a good question, Pete. Well, we should look into that. What is Gorewheel doing? He's just out on the ringside. He shouldn't be... What was he doing reaching his hand into the ring? Wow. He's going like... And what's Sawyer doing now? The hell, guys? And I mean, we just heard that promo from Sawyer about weird things going on. You know, taking time, taking complaints. Now he's acting weird at the ringside. Gorewheel's out there. And now, okay, there goes Jhake into the corner. Doctor of Albanomicas with a punch. Oh, and going for a reverse Maker's Guillotine. Rex, I suppose that's a regular make. I still feel wonky in the head, Pete.
Oh, don't worry. You're not alone in that, oddly enough.
Oh, and now we're getting a tweet out from our Sawyer at ringside. I'll bring the barium baloney. Oh, he's responding to Gorewheel. Most people wouldn't like that. I think Gorewheel would. Oh, great spinning kick from the Doctor of Albanomicas. What is Gorewheel doing getting over there? I think I just saw Jhake get busted open.
I'm more worried about our Sawyer. He seems to be doing the running man. Or the walking man.
Yeah, he's just getting... maybe he's getting funky with the Doctor of Albanomicas. I don't know. Waiting for those sick beats. Into the ring post, and in goes the Doctor of Albanomicas. Taunting...
He's just sitting there singing Proclaimers, I would walk 500 miles.
God, Albanomicas has the ref distracted while Gorewheel attacks Jhake. Is this what we can expect from our administration? Oh, neck breaker on the Doctor of Albanomicas. There, good. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be unbiased. And Jhake going for a pin. And now Gorewheel's doing the dancing. And Jhake, no, and I'm sorry, Sawyer is chatting. All right, a great punch by Jhake. And he is bringing Albanomicas to the corner. Oh, crossbody block by the Doctor. What is the Doctor of Albanomicas planning now? Oh, wacky elbow apparently. Going for a pin. Now he's just walking around Jhake, strutting his stuff. And Jhake going for a kick. Doctor of Albanomicas dodging, but Jhake gets him into a neck breaker. Looks like Jhake is getting the upper hand now. Slamming him into the mat. Jhake telling him no, no, no? Or is that nay, nay?
Or nah.
Oh no! And wrenching the arm, shades of Ozir Turan, but Jhake has that one scouted and is out of it almost immediately. Oh, but it looks like it did some damage. And again, working on the other arm now. Meanwhile, the Sawyer and Gorwheel are just dancing. Oh, Rings of Saturn. He's got him in the Rings of Saturn, and Jhake powers out. And bringing down the Doctor. Gore and Sawyer still just dancing in unison outside. I don't know. This is another Maker's Guillotine on Jhake. Can he get out? Can he break it? Yes, he can. And now uppercut. And a pin. Is he going to do it? One. Is this it? Two. And no. Kick out. Are these two trying to get their cardio in? What the hell? I swear, is this a synchronized dance routine going on outside the ring? And oh, atomic drop on the outside on Jhake.
I don't know, but I can tell by the way they walk that they're wanted men.
Ooh. Fake out lariat by, oh no, what's he setting up for? That was the Quinari kick, and 2 and 3, and that's it!
And your winner, the Doctor of Albanomicas.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure everything that happened during that match. Is this
Match
what we can
start,
look
match
for from
happen.
our administration? You know what? I'm glad at least Forrest is in there. I trust Forrest. I mean, you got me a great refund on my taxes this year. Well, meanwhile, social media has just been blowing up, Pete. We have from Maximilian Thunder Thighs. This is all too easy, Aldini. Don't worry. Next week I'll lay it out. I'll expose the truth. That would be nice. We also are hearing from Mr. Butler. VIP, Meme, the Wastelanders, the units. How does Anon expect all of these people from different factions to work alongside each other? Also, Anon having a problem with Aldini wrestling. Pot, meat, kettle. Yeah. I think was Butler on my side there? Kind of confused. Also tweeting out on social media, the Sandman over on Flashbang. Well, I guess the time bandits won't be seeing any more merch money. At least I can trust Forrest to get my paycheck from the shows. You have contracts, Sandman. Merch contracts have to be honored. Just because he's the head of merchandising and makes merch, if Time Bandits merch sells, you owed money. Check in with Forrest on that. He will make sure you get paid what you're due. Sure, that's exactly how that's going to work. By the way, folks, don't forget, tomorrow night, our sister show Flashbang is having their pay-per-view Breakdown 8, which will feature the Time Bandits challenging the Mad World for the Flashbang Tag Team Championship. We'll talk more about that later. Meanwhile, I feel the necessity to point out that a tweet went out from Dr. Grimm. It's an announcement. I wish to give forewarning to the multiverse. Do ignore any strangeness over the next bit. The device is active. Do not interfere. Doctor's orders. No! Don't want to. Please stop playing with the device, Grimm. I don't want reality to end.
Speak for yourself.
No, Pete. Reality is where I keep all my stuff. And meanwhile, you know what? There's one more person we need to hear from before our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your world multiverse heavyweight champion, Zako Duo.
Whether you believe it or not, I've been busy these past few weeks, so let's speed run the agenda here. Ginger Boy, I have finished every single match, 1, 2, 3, with the Asdable effect or Red Comet, and left it dead and dusted. But because of the special rules of our match, you got to show the world just how stubborn and tough you truly are by taking 3 of the latter before finally going to sleep. While I didn't appreciate the disrespect to my show and fellow Warzone veterans, I can respect your grit. So now you and Aiden go play in your little corner. Secondly, Sawyer, what the hell? I thought we ended on good terms last we spoke. I get you lost your last match against Jhake, but it's not like he cheated or anyone got involved. If you want to be angry at somebody about this HR crap, you can stay pissed at yourself since you're so obsessed with the damn past you took this on. You want to talk about dealing with crybabies? You want to compare piles of misery? Up here at the top of the mountain, I'm the first guy to feel the rain coming down from the sky, the first to feel the blaze of the sun scorch my body, and the first to feel the shit when it hits the fan. But if you want to complain about your misery, I'll be more than happy to send an avalanche your way at the bottom. But we have a system in place, something HR should know all about with your red tape bullshit, a process, a line. In your new boss's decree, next in line is Domain Man, who, come to think of it, I've never really faced. One-on-one, anyway. I'm sure we brushed past each other in the hundreds of worthless multi-man management put us through. But do those technically count? Because technically, some of those belts that make you a triple crown main man don't even exist anymore. And last I checked, you seem more satisfied playing a singing and dancing rejected radiated disc jockey for the Insane Clown Posse versus being an actual wrestler. But if Anon says you're next, I'll gladly play his game and kick your ass back to the same corner Sawyer office is. Hope you like sharing a desk with a pencil push. Wait, what's that sound? Does anybody else hear
Holy crap! Zako Duo was giving a promo backstage and he's been attacked by the main man!
Main man broke through his promo.
I mean, that's impressive. And frightening. Yep, it is Zako Duo versus Big Papa Plutonium backstage. Folks, this is not a sanctioned
Nobody
match.
asked how the main man had a horn.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. All things considered, that part didn't surprise me.
Just don't ask where he was holding it.
I don't want to know where it went. It was like that time in the gentleman's club with the clowns. No, you know what? Nope. No. Anyway, back to this.
I too am familiar with the aristocrats.
Oh no! And now they're in the locker room. Oh, head scissors takedown by the ace of MNW. Now he is going after the Chernobyl Chad, the Atomic Adonis. Montoya says he's got an entire list of all the nicknames they gave him. And this is, I mean, you heard it earlier tonight. Apparently that match last week between Bart Ender, or 2 weeks ago, I forget. The match between Bart Ender and Big Papa Plutonium was an unannounced #1 contender match, and in winning it, the main man is now the #1 contender for Zako Duo's Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. And now he's going after his opponent early. Guess he's trying to soften the main event mech up for that matchup. Because that always ends well. Sizing him up. Oh! Elbow to the helmet, to the faceplate. And now into gorilla position. Fighting on. Boys, please don't bring it out here. Oh, onto the chair! And now picking up the chair and hitting him with the chair.
There.
Now they're... And a running bulldog. Flyboy Bell, my ass for copyright. Oh, now he's hitting him with the chair. I think he's saying, if you're going to act like a clown, I'm going to kill you like a clown. Oh, elbow again to the faceplate. Again, Big Papa Plutonium. He has so many accolades, as our HR representative was pointing out. 2-time Curse champion, inaugural Nexus Titan champion, which he held 2 more times. 4-time tag champion, Lucha Underground hardcore champion, Warpgate hardcore champion, and apparently Lucha Underground had the WCW World Heavyweight Championship for a while. He held that too. So the only thing he has left to win on Warzone is the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship, currently held by that bot, Zako Duo. And here he goes. Zako trying to get away, but the strength of the Ayatollah of Isotopa. Oh, going for a neck breaker, denied by the ace. So he's going to go for a side Russian leg sweep of sorts. Drop kick missed. These two are just this fight could go on all night between these two. Knocked down by Zako Duo. Thrown into that.
By the nature of both of their body types, that wouldn't actually run out of energy.
It's possible. We got the batteries versus the plutonium. And it just... Oh! And with that modified half-life, Big Papa Plutonium puts down the ace.
He is knocked out. He is not coming to anytime soon.
We need to get mechanical help out for him. Unfortunately, the person that used to provide that is Sawyer, who I don't know where he stands on this. Somebody find Malice.
And some jumper cables, probably.
Very likely. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, while they're getting that cleared out, okay, I'm getting word from Phil's. They've got them out of the way, and that's good because we need to get people in Grazilla position for the next match. Meanwhile, tweeting out on social media, we have Gorewheel saying, first rule of my boy Rev, don't talk shit about him. That's why we ain't allowed back in Florida for the next 10 years. That's a yes.
It's true.
It is. We all know what happened. And now tweeting out on social media is Big Papa Plutonium himself. Try the Lord, try HR, but don't try me, biatch. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. Oh, you know what? Phyllis tells me they're ready. Let's get it on. Let's do this. We're going to ringside, Pete. It's time for the final. It's time for your main event, folks.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, Notorious CAT.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Cat Daddy, oh Daddy, Notorious CAT. He towers over anyone. He is taller than the creation. He is taller than Big Papa Plutonium. He is taller than Hightower. He is the tallest competitor we have in MNW. And he's got the gains to back it up. Oh man, he is taller than the Outlaws. He is taller than Gorm. He is the big one. And he is
big
going...
pussy cat.
He is indeed. And he is answering the open challenge to face a man who has been running roughshod over MNW since Apocalypse.
And introducing their opponent, Wilson.
And again, the eerie silence. Wilson has foregone any entrance music, any frills, any real hype. He is just coming to the ring, and he only has one goal in mind, and that is putting the hurt on the cat.
Wilson getting what he requested on social media.
He did. He called out an open challenge and all week was asking who was going to step up. Well, Wilson, here's your answer. It's Notorious CAT. These two have, Notorious CAT briefly was on Flashbang in its earliest days, which, of course, is where Wilson was originally. I think they may have faced each other. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the tape. And right off the bat, Wilson comes out aggressive, but that is a lot of cat to fight. This might be the case where Wilson may have finally bitten off more than he can chew. I mean, I will give him credit. He has been a force to be reckoned with ever since he lost that Iron Man match at Apocalypse. He has a new focus, a new determination, a new brutality. And we are getting a tweet out on social media from Graven Allen. That was me, Jerry. Cat fought me, and I'll do it again. Well, right now you'd have to do a crossover match because he's on our roster. And currently he's finding himself in a match with Wilson, who I know you also fought. Meanwhile, Wilson not even reacting to the pain, just getting up and punching out the cat. Oh no. Oh, beat, and just what a takedown. And Wilson just wreaking havoc on Cat right now. Lariat down. Going for an early pin, kick out. I would ask who you like in this match, Pete, but this is a strange one.
Oh, Cat, no question.
Oh yeah. I mean, Wilson has been doing great, but Cat, I mean, it's Notorious CAT.
Well, and if you ask me who I like in this, it's kind of hard to pick Wilson ever.
I mean, that's true. He's a hard man to like, but he's been working to it, if not earning people's respect, he at least wants to know he is a force to be feared. And, oh, big elbow.
Early in the days of MNW, there used to be a lot of debate as to the composition, for lack of better terms, of Notorious CAT. Many were questioning whether or not it was a man in a cat suit, multiple cats in a man suit, in a cat suit, or just one giant cat.
And that is a question that has never been answered to anyone's satisfaction. And the problem is, Cat himself has given different answers.
To be honest, we may never know.
I wouldn't put it past him to learn that he is a... Oh, roll up. 1, 2. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if he's an animatronic. Somewhere some pizza chain is missing someone.
I mean, my guess would be is that it's a very talented coder with a weird sense of humor, but...
Nah, that's just crazy talk. And Cat was going for something, denied by Wilson. All this debate by what is Cat. Sometimes I wonder, what is Wilson? What has he become? Wilson's somebody who's not allowed to play Five Nights at Freddy's because the characters are afraid of him. And, oh no, he's shaking the gains. And just yeeting Wilson over the ring. And now just hammer strike, hammer strike. Oh, shoulders. And... oh, hit with the gains. Then he misses a lariat. Oh, and back and forth.
It's time.
What is Wilson planning? Oh, whatever. Oh, no. This is a trap, Wilson. Yeah, Cat is never so dangerous as when you're outside the ring. To which apparently Wilson goes, I don't care. Picking him up. And just taking him around. I would have brought Cat back in, but Wilson's just wanting to keep brutalizing him outside. Now he brings it in. Cat didn't get any offense in outside. One, two, kick out at 2. And a leg drop. After what I'm pretty sure was telling Cat to kiss his ass. Whip to the corner. Legs over to the side, and down he goes again. And again, repeating the same maneuver. Wilson doesn't care about putting on a showy match. He just wants to hurt you.
Absolutely.
Now he's going to the top. Not for spectacle, just because he can get more damage done that way. Into the corner. Bringing him around. What is Wilson planning? Again, going back to that well that has worked so well for him. Oh, shoulder strike by CAT. Now he's biting the fingers.
The fingies.
Now Cat is just staring in disbelief down at Wilson. He can't believe that the Wilson he remembered is gone. And this brutal being is left in his place. Wilson's tied up in the ropes and Cat's taking advantage. Oh! Now, where's Cat going? Just punching him. I think the Cat just busted Wilson open. Wilson brings him up and belly-to-belly suplex. Going for some kind of leg attack, and Cat says no. Whips Wilson into the corner. Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is Cat Scratch Fever! Well, that's it. Wilson, it was a good match, but that's over. Or maybe not. Wilson with a clothesline into the corner. Cat pushing him off. And he, I believe that was that a, nope, kick out. I thought for sure that would have it. Cat's setting up. Oh no, I think we're going to see. Yep, here it comes. Server shutdown. 1, 2. What? He kicked out? I'm sorry. This match has to be over, right?
DAT has got to be starting to question if he has what it takes to put the new Wilson away.
I mean, oh, jawbreaker by Wilson. Kick to the gut. Kick again. Bringing him up.
DAT is starting to run out of things that he can throw at Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson, meanwhile, oh. Pile driver. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out! No, Wilson won!
And your winner, Wilson.
And again, the eerie silence of the lack of music as Wilson celebrates defeating Notorious CAT. Cat rolls out of the ring. He's crawling back to the backstage area. Can't even get up on his feet after that. That is, we got to turn the. I can't take it anymore, Phyllis. Turn the camera away. Oh. And one last tweet out from social media, and it is coming to us by way of Rico Rose over on Flashbang. What the hell is HR doing? If the brass doesn't do anything, I think it is time for revolution. I mean, we don't know, Rico. We don't know. But what I do know is we are out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode. And I got one last social media post from Maximilian Thunder Thighs. You know what, Wilson? Good match. I mean, Wilson's skill at this stage is undeniable. But it is time for us to wrap it up. So for Pete McPherson, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Viewers, hear the roar of Sasquatch Wing. What half of Outlaws? Want more Multiverse Nexus Wrestling? Want more Raphael Simpson and Sasquatch Wing? Want more All Odds? Then look below video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell and square, and watch more of MNW on this channel.